Hi everyone, it's Virin Gomber here, and I want to invite you to an exclusive free webinar masterclass with me this week, where I show you how I turned my stress and struggle into success and balance as I went from being jobless to growing my success consulting business in less than 4 years. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you exactly how I did that, and I'm going to explain the process and the evolution that I went through. So if you're not familiar with my story, I had a great childhood and upbringing, and like most kids, I listened to and followed all the traditional advice on how life should be lived. Like how they say that you go to college and then get a job, preferably a corporate job, and then work for the rest of your life in the so-called comfort zone of that job. So as part of that conditioning, I followed that advice, and in search of a great lifestyle, I immigrated to New Zealand, and then I ended up in a very well-paying corporate job. Since I have always been a highly competitive and curious person who likes to think outside the box, who likes to think laterally and differently, very soon the gloss of this corporate label started to disappear for me. Of course, I found myself overworking and overwhelmed being in the corporate space. I started to ask some serious questions. I just looked around and I was like, is this it? Is this what the rest of my life is going to be like? I noticed that despite all that I had achieved and created, I had started to feel unhappy deep inside. And I wasn't quite sure what was missing. And this really got me into questioning everything, including the purpose of my life and the purpose of life in general. I started questioning my choices. And all these questions really led me to go down the pathway of a mini depression. I quit my corporate job, started losing interest in everything, and including my health. Soon I started to run out of money to pay the bills, and then ended up building a huge credit card debt. In this lowest phase of my life, I decided to step back and really deeply reflect on life. Though it was a very dark and troubled time of my career and life, for some reason I held on to a glimmer of hope to find the right answers. And this pain and suffering led me to discover a few key things that really helped me crack the code to how to be successful in life at all levels. So what I encourage you to do right now is just click the button next to this video and register for the webinar right now. You've got a couple of times this week, and at least one of them should work for you. Find the time that works for you, register, log it in, and secure your seat so that you can show up to this webinar.